The Life-Changing Science of Detecting Bullshit by John V. Petrocelli is a comprehensive guide to identifying and avoiding misinformation, manipulation, and falsehoods in various aspects of life. The book provides readers with a toolkit of critical thinking skills, logical fallacies, and scientific methods to help them become more discerning consumers of information. Petrocelli argues that the ability to detect bullshit is not only essential for personal well-being, but also for the health of democracy and society as a whole. The book begins by defining bullshit as a form of communication that is designed to deceive or manipulate without regard for truth or falsity. It distinguishes between lies, which are deliberate falsehoods, and bullshit, which is more subtle and pervasive. Lies can be easily detected by their inconsistencies, while bullshit often appears to be plausible and well-reasoned. Petrocelli emphasizes that bullshit is not limited to politics or advertising. It can be found in everyday conversations, news reports, and even scientific research. To help readers develop their bullshit detection skills, Petrocelli introduces several key concepts. One of these is the distinction between hard and soft bullshit. Hard bullshit is characterized by grandiose claims and absolute certainty, often found in politics and advertising. Soft bullshit, on the other hand, is more subtle and pervasive. It relies on vague language, qualifiers, and appeals to authority to create the illusion of credibility. Petrocelli argues that soft bullshit is more insidious because it is harder to recognize and challenge. Another important concept in the book is the role of context in determining the credibility of information. Petrocelli explains that people often rely on heuristics, or mental shortcuts, to evaluate information quickly and efficiently. However, these heuristics can lead to errors in judgment when used inappropriately. For example, relying solely on the source of information, e.g., a prestigious university or a well-known expert, can be misleading if the information itself is flawed. Petrocelli encourages readers to consider the full context of an argument, including the source's motivations, the quality of evidence, and the logical structure of the argument itself. The book also discusses various logical fallacies that are commonly used in bullshit arguments. These include ad hominem attacks, attacking the character or motives of the opponent rather than addressing their arguments, appeals to authority, citing an authority figure as proof of a claim without considering the evidence, and appeals to emotion, using fear, anger, or other emotional appeals to sway an audience. By learning to recognize these fallacies, readers can more effectively evaluate the strength of an argument. In addition to critical thinking skills, Petrocelli emphasizes the importance of scientific methods in detecting bullshit. He explains that the scientific method involves formulating hypotheses, designing experiments to test those hypotheses, and using statistical analysis to evaluate the results. This process helps to eliminate personal biases and ensure that conclusions are based on objective evidence rather than subjective beliefs or desires. Petrocelli encourages readers to apply scientific skepticism not only to scientific claims, but also to claims made in other fields, such as politics and economics. The book also provides practical advice for avoiding bullshit in various aspects of life. For example, Petrocelli suggests being cautious about accepting information at face value, especially when it comes from sources with a vested interest in deceiving others. He encourages readers to seek out multiple perspectives, question assumptions, and always consider the possibility that they might be wrong. Petrocelli also emphasizes the importance of educating oneself about critical thinking skills and logical fallacies, as well as staying informed about current events and scientific developments. Finally, Petrocelli discusses the role of education in promoting a more bullshit-resistant society. He argues that schools should place a greater emphasis on teaching critical thinking skills and media literacy, helping students to become more discerning consumers of information. He also suggests that universities should revise their curricula to place less emphasis on rote memorization and more on developing analytical and problem-solving skills. By doing so, Petrocelli believes that future generations will be better equipped to navigate the complex information landscape and protect democracy from the pervasive threat of bullshit. In conclusion, The Life-Changing Science of Detecting Bullshit is a comprehensive guide to identifying and avoiding misinformation, manipulation, and falsehoods in various aspects of life. By teaching readers critical thinking skills, logical fallacies, and scientific methods, Petrocelli equips them with the tools they need to become more discerning consumers of information. The book's emphasis on context, heuristics, logical fallacies, and scientific methods, makes it an invaluable resource for anyone seeking to improve their ability to detect and avoid bullshit in their daily lives.